Hey, Welcome Broken World Entertainment. And Star Trek has just had a panel at New York Comic Con where people were expecting a lot of new announcements, a lot of footage, posters, guest stars, all this stuff. And in the end, they had a 75-minute presentation. And what were they presented with? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only stuff they were given was stuff they already knew about, such as the fact that Discovery is ending, the fact that there's going to be at least one more season of Strange New Worlds, that Lower Decks has at least one more season, and the Section 31 movie is meant to be happening. And the only new information that came out was about Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Let's have a bit of a look, because for 75 minutes they were practically told nothing, shown nothing, anything like that. So Star Trek beamed into New York Comic Con for 2023, but the Star Trek Universe panel revealed little that wasn't already known, and the lack of substantial news was disappointing, if not unexpected. It's hilarious as well why they say they couldn't reveal anything, which is this. With the SAG strikes still going on, so the Screen Actors Guild, the fact that they're still on strike, that's what they're trying to use. It meant no actors could appear at Star Trek's New York Comic Con panel to promote the upcoming series still slated for 2024. The strike is likely one of the determining factors as to why little actual Star Trek TV and movie news was revealed at New York Comic Con. Have you ever heard so much crap? They're trying to say, oh well, the actors on strike and the writers were on strike, so we can't reveal anything. Why not? It's so stupid. And it continues. The strikes continue to hold production on shows such as Strange New Worlds Season 3 at a standstill. And no actors means Paramount Plus can't move forward with its initial plans to give the final season of Discovery full court publicity. Instead, whatever there is to reveal about Star Trek coming up in 2024 was largely held back, with Alex Kurtzman offering only vague but encouraging hints of what Star Trek on Paramount Plus will look like in the coming year, which is, to say the least, next to nothing. So Alex Kurtzman confirmed what was previously reported. Discovery Season 5 is coming to Paramount Plus in 2024. Yippee. Kurtzman also verified that Discovery Season 5, which is the final season, is completed. The final will be an incredibly satisfying ending to the series that kicked off Star Trek on Paramount Plus. The incredibly satisfying is what Kurtzman said. Kicked off on Paramount Plus? No, it didn't. Kicked off on CBS All Access. Did so shit. It destroyed the platform, and the platform died and became Paramount Plus. So that's how well Star Trek has been doing. Not to mention, Netflix didn't want it. Amazon tried to pull out of it. So yeah, it's not great. And it goes on. And star and producer Shaniqua Martin Green gave the performance of her life. If they're trying to say her performance as Michael Burnham was the performance of her life, that woman should retire, because, good God. Yet, no concrete release date was announced, and there was no reveal of the Discovery Season 5 trailer. There wasn't even a poster or any key art released to tease the final season of Discovery. Perhaps Paramount is waiting for the SAG strikes to be resolved before Discovery Season 5 promotion finally begins in earnest. But as 2023 nears its end, the same questions about the final season of Discovery that have lingered all year remain unanswered, which is interesting. That what has the writer strike got to do with them at least revealing a poster, even a teaser poster, like just a logo saying coming soon? Nothing. That has nothing to do with strikes. Then we hear about Starfleet Academy, the show nobody wants. And when you hear about it, you definitely aren't going to want it. So, with the writer's strike resolved, Alex Kurtzman revealed that the writer's room for Star Trek Starfleet Academy reopened last week. This includes Star Trek Lower Decks star, how do you pronounce her name now? Taiwani Newsom? Yeah, whatever. Who is a writer for Starfleet Academy and who Kurtzman called a genius. So, the unfunny star of Lower Decks, who's the black character who always has her sleeves rolled up and her top open, the actress who voices her and who played her in live action in Strange New Worlds, is one of the writers for Star Trek Starfleet Academy. This is where it starts getting really bad when we hear this part. Kurtzman spoke about the concept for Starfleet Academy and that the show will be really fun. It's really funny, because that's what you want in your Star Trek comedy. You want Star Trek to be comedy. And it's ultimately a show that speaks to the generation now. Oh, God help us all. All I hear when he says that is, so they're all going to be gay, non-binary, they, thems, and non-white. Oh, sweet Jesus. So why didn't they just say it's made for modern audiences? It's going to be really funny, written by someone who's not funny. Wow. So Kurtzman also said filming for Starfleet Academy will begin sometime in 2024. Starfleet Academy was announced last March, but there was no news about any actors or characters or teaser art, nor has Star Trek on Paramount Plus even confirmed what era the Starfleet Academy takes place in, although odds are Starfleet Academy is a spin-off that continues Discovery's 32nd century timeline. Yay. And then we get to Section 31, the thing that he was talking about since Discovery premiered, the thing that just never happened, and now it's going to be a streaming service movie. So, by the way, he tells you nothing about it either. So, Star Trek's New York Comic Con panel offered no new updates on Section 31, the first made for streaming Star Trek movie on Paramount Plus. Section 31 was reportedly meant to begin filming fall of 2023 before the writers and actors strikes happened. Academy Award winning actress Michelle Yeoh will headline Section 31, and Alex Kurtzman touted how Yeoh used her clout to keep the movie moving forward. However, like Starfleet Academy, there have been no other announcements as to other characters besides Yeoh's Emperor Philippe Georgiou, other actors involved, or even confirmation of what era this Section 31 is set in. Encouragingly, Kurtzman did say there are a bunch of new things brewing for Star Trek beyond the Section 31 movie, and he cited the incredible support from the leadership team at Paramount Plus. So, if he's saying, the leadership at Paramount and the support we're getting from them is what has us moving forward, not, the fans. Because what they're confirming there is, no one's watching any of this. Nobody wants it. Nobody's asking for it. So the only people supporting it are Paramount leadership. And then there was absolutely nothing new announced or shown for Strange New Worlds Season 3. Which is funny because it's filmed. They filmed that with season 2. There was no announcements and nothing hinted at a possible Star Trek Legacy show. And there was no new Star Trek movie news, as in the whole Calvin timeline Star Trek 4. So there you go. You were told nothing. Oh, the one thing they confirmed was Star Trek Prodigy going to Netflix. It's been painted as Netflix have saved the show. They haven't saved the show. What they're talking about is the show was cancelled. There was no new episodes. It's only Paramount Plus removed Prodigy off of Paramount Plus completely. Both seasons. They took it off. Netflix are going to premiere the 2 seasons. So that's what they're talking about when they say Prodigy is saved. Netflix has picked it up. No, they've picked up the 2 seasons that were completed. They're not making any more of it. So it's literally, they're going to have the first 2 seasons. That's it. That's the new home for it, because it's no longer on Paramount Plus. So you have the news of, Discovery's coming next year, like we told you a year ago. You've the news of Starfleet Academy is going to be a comedy for today's generation. You've the news of Section 31 is meant to happen at some stage next year. And that's basically it. That was all the news. They even had a panel for Lower Decks where they premiered episode 8 of the new season or something. And they talked about the next season. And other than that, nothing. They never confirmed whether it was renewed after that or anything. So they told you nothing. So they had 75 minutes of a panel that told you nothing you didn't already know. Yay. Star Trek is in a great place under Alex Kurtzman, isn't it? What a shit show they have made of that franchise. What a joke. But there you go. That's the New York Comic Con news of Star Trek. No news, basically. And with that, I'll leave it out for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.